Door one?
Let it tandem, chuck your wheels, and we'll call you once you're done.
All right, got you. Door one, right? Appreciate you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just arrived at the shipper and checked in. He did give me door number one to back into. And if you are new to the channel, basically I'm an owner operator. I pick loads and drop them off at different states, and I bring you guys with me along the journey. If you are new, hit the subscribe button, continue watching my journey. So first, let's back into door number one, which is all the way back there. Probably gonna have to turn around here. This place is a little empty. I only see one truck on the other end, so maybe they load me quick. I mean, who knows? And the thing is, my appointment was at 8 p.m. and right now the time is 7:47, so I made it just on time. There was a little bit of traffic on the road, but door number one should be, so 25, 22. All right, door number one should be right there by that red truck, so that's number two, and then number one should be that one. So what I'm gonna do here is, rather than like going straight and then blindside, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do another U-turn and then back in number one. All right, just backed in, still got the green light. And what I was really thinking is that I took a really massive risk starting my own company, because this right here, $70,000. The trailer is a brand new 2025 Great Dane. This right here, $45,000, brand new. And all the equipment you see inside, the iPad, the ELDs, what else? The insurance, the permits, everything. If you put it together, it literally cost me around $150,000 to start my own company. And now, like, looking back at it, it was a really, really massive risk that I took on at such a young age. And if you think about it, statistically speaking, almost 80 to 90% of all the new trucking companies are bound to fail, because when you are new, there's a lot of challenges. One is debt. You have to take on a huge amount of loan if you're not able to pay for your equipment cash. And also, when you're new, you don't really get that many loads. So most brokers don't work with you, and the payments do not stop coming in. And you still got to keep making your payments, and that's just setting yourself up for failure. And that's why almost 80 to 90% of the trucking companies almost end up having a hard time and quitting or going bankrupt. So would consider myself part of like the 10%, where this is my third year going, and fourth year is coming up. So this right here is my equipment, and it is paid off. So if you are new to the channel, my equipment, I paid it off. So, and I'm debt free, because I always tell you guys, I like to live below my means. Don't overspend. Don't go out there try to buy expensive things, because with trucking, money does come in, but it's how you spend that money basically sets you up for success or failure. Even if you invest hundreds of thousands of dollars starting your company, you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure, according to statistics. And throughout this video, what I want to talk about is exactly what steps I took that set me apart from the 90%. So before I do that, I think I just got loaded because I got the green light, and I'm gonna pull up, close the doors, secure the cargo, get the paperwork, and continue driving. That's the plan. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll go over those steps because right now, time to go. All right, got loaded, got the paperwork in hand. And right now, let's leave this facility and drive for a little bit because what I want to do today is I want to drive for at least 3 or 4 hours and then just park up and rest for the night and then continue tomorrow. My delivery is tomorrow midnight anyway, so it's not like I got to hurry and get this thing delivered. Take things slow. But yeah, one thing I want to say is if you guys have any questions for me, just want to, or you want to just say what's up, always hit me on up Instagram. I do reply to every single person that sends me a message. And if you don't have an Instagram, just leave it in the comments below if you have any questions, and I'll also try my best to reply to you. But right now, I don't know how good the lighting is on camera. So what I would do is when I see a street with that is lit up pretty nicely, I'll record there so you guys are at least able to see something, because I don't know how good this GoPro does at night. So what I'm gonna do is turn and then let's see if I find any well lit up streets. Oh yeah, one thing I want to talk about again, man, literally like at the end of the day, no matter what business you start, you're taking on massive amount of risk. I don't think there's a single business on this earth where there's no risk involved at all. And sometimes you could be doing whatever, like you could be doing everything right and still end up going out of business. So let's take my truck for example. So let's take my company for example. And imagine I started my company in 2023, right? And within the first month or two, something happens to my truck. Either it breaks down, I get in an accident, which puts my truck in the shop for 3 months, 4 months, and I end up getting no pay from my truck. And the bills, they don't stop coming in. Their bills are still coming in, and eventually bills are gonna surpass my income and I'm gonna end up going out of business. A lot of people fail because of that reasons. I mean, for that was just an example of something happened. Now that exact scenario probably happened to someone. They started a trucking company, something happened with their truck within the first couple months, they didn't have money put in the back, and they went out of business. you know the thing is, I still have respect for people who start their own business. They failed because at the end of the day, they took the risk, and unfortunately, it didn't work out. And that's why I always recommend, like, if you literally like listen to my recommendation, because I have 4 years in the game, but if you listen to my recommendation before you even start your trucking company, at least have minimum. I'm not even talking about 1 or 2 months. I'm talking about minimum of 3 months of expenses in the back. So you gotta have your truck payment, trailer payment, insurance, yard rent, whatever, like all the expenses, fixed expenses for the month for your trucking company. Have at least 3 months of it before you even start your company in the back. So in case something happens to your truck, you don't get loads because you're a new authority or anything in general, right? You can at least continue to pay your bills so you don't go out of business. And 3 months is just minimum. Personally, I put it for 5 months, but if you want to be on the safe side, try to put at least 6 months, man. It's fine if you start your company a little late, but you always want to be safe because you're risking so much money on the line. And try to go for 6 months. That's what my recommendation is. You'll end up succeeding, and you will end up being ahead of a lot of people and minimize your chance of failure in an industry where almost 90% of the people are failing within their first year. So that's how I set myself apart, and I would always recommend that's how you do it as well. But other than that, let's keep driving. So, and there's a cop car there. I'm going the speed limit. But yeah, right now I'm gonna keep driving, and I'll get back to you guys probably tomorrow because I'm gonna get on the expressway, just drive, listen to music, listen to some ebooks, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, guys. Just woke up. So I'm pretty sure I left my video, me leaving the shipper, but it was night, so I couldn't really record much. But right now, I'm here in Ohio. I got about 580 miles to go, so about 9 hours of drive. And my delivery is tonight, midnight. And that's the plan. Just drive, get to the receiver, get this thing delivered. And I already did the pre-trip. Everything is good with the truck. Seal is still there. And this is the truck stop I slept at. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and continue watching. All right, just got off a phone call with my insurance agent, and I got my premium for my insurance for next year. I'm paying $10,950, and the reason I'm telling you guys this is because, like, majority of my comments, people do ask what kind of insurance I have, because whenever you start your own trucking company, insurance is probably like it's up there as one of the highest costs next to fuel, right? I know some people pay high 20s, 30s, and man, these bumps are killing me. But I know some people pay high 20s, 30s, and even $40,000 a year for insurance. And the fact they tell me is that why is yours so low? But the thing is, I remember when I started my first company, or when I started my company, my insurance was, what was it, $25,000, and now it's down to almost 10,000. And she told me if I keep up with no cargo claims, no accidents, next year I'm looking at close to around $7,000 to $8,000 for the year, which is pretty good if I do pay it in full. And I just want to say that, yeah, first year is pretty expensive. You know, second year might be a little bit less. But as you, hopefully this van gives me space because there's a cop up there. All right. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, the insurance does get cheaper once you have no accidents, no cargo claims. And I just want to update you guys because, you know, so many people do ask. I'm enjoying this drive, but the thing is, the weather is supposed to get really bad tomorrow, and my delivery is tonight. So hopefully the weather stays clear at least today. And if it's bad tomorrow, then I just won't pick up a load. So I'll just wait it out. So let's see how tomorrow is. But it's just time to grind, man. Today is just straight up just drive and nothing else. So I'm gonna keep driving. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this video, and look at all this view. It's very nice. So let's drive. All right, time to take a little break. I'm gonna stop at this TA. If you guys are truck drivers and you come down here in Ohio, you already know this is probably one of the best truck stops on US 35 because of their food. Their food is really good. But unfortunately, you know, I'm not eating anything from here today. I'm just stopping here for my 30-minute break, gonna use the restroom, and then continue driving. I don't know what's up with the weather this whole week. Sometimes it's sunny, then it's cloudy, then it's raining, and then it's literally just snowing. And the thing is, they're saying it's supposed to snow tonight. There's supposed to be a snowstorm. And right now, I mean, the weather is really good. I don't even think I need a jacket, even though I'm still wearing one. But, man, something is up in March. The weather is all over the place. But, yeah. 898-7717.
898-7717.
Yes.
Okay, you're good.
Thank you. A lot of people don't realize the thing about fuel is it can either decide if your company will be successful or fail. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people really don't even have money saved up in the back to pay for fuel bills when it's due after 30 days. You really need money in the back to pay within 30 days because with your own company, when you deliver loads, you really don't get paid until like 30, 60, or 90 days. And if the payment delays to 90 days and you don't have money in the back to pay for fuel, you're pretty much going to set yourself up behind bills, which is going to slowly make you go bankrupt. What I did differently was that before starting my company, I had almost 3 to 5 months of expenses in the back. So the expenses I had in the back was to cover my truck payment, trailer payment, insurance, fuel expenses, and yard rent and stuff like that, right? And that's how I set myself apart. And I think that worked out for me. Maybe it doesn't work out for someone else. So my fuel is filled up, $403. And the thing is, with $403, I got to do it sometimes multiple times a day. So when I say you need to have money in the back, I really mean it, because this could be thousands of dollars a day. And then tomorrow, thousands of dollars, and if you add it up all a month, it could really add up.
Long for those quiet days when the hours drift away. Petals fall on the window pane as the clouds above.
Just arrived at the receiver. My appointment is at 12:45 a.m. and right now the time is 12:08. Made it just on time, and luckily there wasn't that much traffic, and I'm not late because according to the broker, he said the receiver is pretty strict when it comes to appointments. So I made it here on time. They do seem a little busy, so what I'm gonna do is wait for these trucks to check in, and then once it's my turn, I'll check in. Yeah. Could you do me one favor? Just repeat the phone number just in case. Yeah. Correct. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Checked in, and they basically want me to turn around, leave the facility, and then park on the street, and then wait for their phone call when the dock door is available. So that's what I'm gonna do. And hopefully you guys are enjoying this video. I'm having a fun time creating these videos for you guys, and hopefully you guys do get some type of educational value from it. And the people who are looking to get in this industry, at least you have a better idea how the industry is. So I always try to show you guys the reality, ups and downs, try to be as transparent with the money and whatever I deal with on a day-to-day basis. So I'm gonna park this thing up and then wait for their phone call, and then we'll go from there. All right, just got a phone call from the receiver. She wants me to back into door 45. So let's go back to the facility and see where door 45 is. They seem pretty busy, so hopefully they don't take too long getting me unloaded. But I mean, it is midnight, so it's not like I got anywhere to be. All right, that's door 45. I mean, there's not that much space, but I mean, since 46 is open as well, it should be pretty easy to back in. All right, I set myself up like this because there's not that much space on the other side. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go open the doors first, and then I'll back in. All right, just backed into door 45. It was a long day, not gonna lie, 580 miles, and it's midnight right now. I am feeling a little tired. And one thing I want to just conclude is, like, I took a massive risk, right, opening this company, because at such a young age, taking on huge amount of loans, it can really like put me behind many years if I would have failed. And I think the reason I was able to become successful is one, that I was able to be good at money management, because that's what it all comes down to, in my opinion, is how good you are at managing your money. And when I tell people that I don't factor my invoices, so when I book loads and I wait 30 days, 60 days, 90 days to get paid, because I don't want to pay anyone 3% or 2.5% out of my invoices. And the reason I don't pay them is because that's all it comes down to, is money management. If I'm like, I think I'm good at managing my money, where I'm able to wait 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, rather than paying someone else another cut out of my money, out of my hard work that I pick up loads, deliver loads. Why would I pay anyone extra percentage? That's one of the reasons I think I was able to succeed, is because I had money put aside for many months before even starting the company. That put me ahead a lot. Now I look back at it. So that's probably it. I think that's probably comes down to, if you like take everything into account, I think it all comes down to money management. And I think I did a pretty good job, because it is my third year, about to be my fourth year. Truck and trailers paid off. And I'm thinking about, expanding my company next year. And I know I don't want to talk too much about it right now, because it is my goal in 2027. So probably around the end of this year, I'll talk about how I want to expand my company and grow into multiple trucks. But other than that, if you guys did enjoy watching the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and watch some of my videos on my channel. If you have any suggestions on videos you guys do want me to make, please leave it in the comments below, or always hit me up on Instagram. Either you want to say hi, or if you have a question you want to ask, you can ask me on Instagram or on the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna get some sleep. It is midnight and I'm super tired out of driving. So see you guys in the next video.